Let me show you something that most people overlook about forgiveness. You see, most people think that forgiveness becomes difficult because the wound is deep. And yeah, sometimes the wound is deep, but Jesus reveals something deeper in Matthew chapter 18. You see, Jesus tells a story about a servant who owes the king an impossible debt, not a large debt, but an impossible debt. And the king forgives him. The king forgives it that impossible debt, okay? Completely. Now think about that, okay? A debt he could never repay, gone, okay? Then that same servant walks outside and finds a man who owes him a tiny amount in comparison, and he refuses to forgive him. I want you to pause there, okay? Jesus isn't simply trying to show us how evil that servant was. He's showing us what happens when someone loses sight of how much mercy that they've received. You see, the problem wasn't that he had been forgiven too little. The problem was that he had forgotten how much he'd been forgiven. And I think that's where many Christians struggle. Mercy for others becomes difficult to give when mercy becomes easy to forget. When I focus only on what someone did to me, forgiveness feels impossible. But when I remember what God forgave in me, forgiveness then becomes possible. See, the cross doesn't minimize what they did to you. It reminds you how much God has done for you. You see, forgiveness often becomes difficult when we lose sight of how much we have been forgiven ourselves. Now, does that mean that what they did to you wasn't wrong? No. Does it mean the wound didn't hurt? No. But Jesus is showing us that one of the greatest motivations for forgiving others is remembering the mercy that we've received ourselves. So let me ask you this. Have you been focusing more on the debt someone owes you, means a forgiveness debt, or the debt God has already forgiven in you?